Week 3 is here. Cheesus versus Marc. Golden T-Mobile World Championship qualifying head-to-head match play on Rustic Bridge. Hi, everybody. I am Chad Shrump. That is Marc Duchesne, and this is a stinger into the green. And we are off to the races. Marc Duchesne aces the first hole he sees here on Rustic Bridge. The swipe looked a little off, maybe. There was a curve on that stinger, but it goes in here on hole 10. Cheesus trying to match. Does that get to the hole? It does not. And Marc Duchesne, an early one-stroke lead on Brian Muxlow. We move to hole number 11 here on week 3 of Golden T-Mobile World Championship qualifying. Marc Duchesne up and over these trees into this par 4. Let's see what Cheesus elects to do here on this drive. He will go the back way. Maniacs around the trees, up and over. This will climb down the fairway. He will have a chip into this green. An aggressive tee shot, one that I favor. It is dangerous if you clip a tree, but he did not. Here's Duchesne. Throws it into the green just short. Almost makes his second hole out. Chipper for Muxlow. Can he tie this up? No, he can't. That needs to stop. It does. And he will have a putt with a Ranger for birdie. Cheesus tried to get that stroke back. Just missed on the chipper. Missed on the left side of the hole. Almost ran down into the water, but did not. Here is Marc, still with a one-stroke lead. Hole 12 lands the small landing zone island. 6-wood javelin for Cheesus. This should land fine as well. They will have an approach into this par 5. Marc will use a sniper. This will be left, but it is there. It is safe. That is a downhill putt for eagle. Cheesus, I expect to get this a little closer. 6-wood. He threw that out a little bit to the right on his swing, and that will be a putt for eagle, 18-footer. For Marc, and that is in. And here is Cheesus, 11 feet away for eagle. He is also in the jar for eagle as we move on to the 13th hole, par 4. Marc will go up and over with the sniper, land at the edge of this fairway. He is safely in. Will have a good iron or fairway wood, whatever he decides to go with there. Cheesus will go the aggressive route. Maniacs into the second fairway. Lands it safely, will back up some, but he is fine. Good to go from there. He is in the go zone. Here's Duchesne, 5-wood sniper. Big 12-mile-an-hour wind. Oh, and Marc is just onto that fringe. He's fine right there. That was almost in the rough. Would have been a little questionable with either a Ranger or a chip. And Cheesus now has a Ranger chip. Oh, he makes it with a putter. Good shot from Cheesus. Marc makes his as well. This has been a little scrappy from Cheesus. He's been all over the place right now, but he's trying to hang in there with the great Marc Duchesne. Marc has been in both Golden T-Mobile World Championships, 2021 and 2022. Wants to get back to Las Vegas in 2023 for the 3rd Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Cheesus has the game. You know his name. Just wants to get to his very first one. Here's Duchesne. 3-wood, par 5. That's in there fine. That will be eagle. 1 iron for Cheesus. Hits this 100%. That will slide down the green. He's fine. And both players will have eagle putts. Marc Duchesne, 1-stroke lead on the very first shot of this match. Aced the 10th hole, par 3. Has held that lead ever since. Here is a hole where you could potentially lose a stroke or gain one. Here is the par 5. Hit in front of this pathway, sidewalk with an O-bird. Try to land the green. Did not see where the pin is. Looks like it's on the right side. It is. Going to be difficult to get very close. Cheesus will bounce this up the sidewalk. That will roll to the back of the green. He will have putt for eagle. Let's see if Marc tries to curve this in a little bit. No, he is going to be safe as well. Run it down the sidewalk, middle of the green, runs to the back. This will be a putt off. 60-foot right one for Duchesne, center cup. Cheesus, 56 feet right two, center cup. These guys are exceptional players. 16th hole, par 4. And Marc will try to get into the second fairway. He will easily do so. Hits it over the street. That is out of bounds if you hit down there. And that will be a one-stroke penalty, but makes it easily. Cheesus will do the same. Gets it well over the road. That will hop down the fairway, will run down this hill. Maniac slides to a stop, and Cheesus should go first. Here he is, 9-wood javelin. Can he get the slope of the green correct? It looks really nice. It's left, and that's out of the range of great shot points. Marc Duchesne still a one-stroke lead and has great shot points. Here's his shot. This one looks a little tighter. It's in there. He will get points. How many points? 3,700 points. Not a ton, but when both players are struggling 4 points, every one counts. Marc Duchesne still a one better on the back nine of Rustic Bridge. He is one better to Golden Tee par with his ace on one. Cheesus knocks in his putt, and Marc does the same. Hole 17, par 3. Let's look at this setup. Here's Marc, sniper, hits this 92%, and he is going to love it. Here's Cheesus, O-bird every time from this tee. Slides it in there. Those will be points. How many? 9,600 points for Brian Muxlow. Loves the O-bird sniper on 17 from the elevated tee box. Very simple shot from up there once you learn the math. Here is Duchesne. He is in. Cheesus also makes his putt. 18th hole, one-stroke lead. Marc has the stroke and GSP. Here he is off the tee. Throws this up. Does this get there? Ooh, it just gets up there fine. Marc will have a putt to win this match if Cheesus doesn't ace. Almost a must-make here for Brian Muxlow. That will be a little right. The distance was really nice. It will float back, but Marc Duchesne will have a putt momentarily to get on and move on to the second round of the Golden Tee Mobile Week 3 World Championship qualifying, and he does it. 14 under to 13 under. Good match from both players. Marc Duchesne defeats Brian Muxlow in round 1.